This man then hit the car, shot at him the whole 9 yards, tried to take their head off. But he was able to be apprehended. You see the little scratches on his face? But look at him. Just look at him. He shouldn't be here. I'm gonna be real, he shot the damn 12 gauge at him, still walked away. But you better not try to pass no counterfeit 20. It's your ass. And then let's get into these schools reopening. Numbers spiking. I look at the news this morning. Thank you for tuning in to HB's Point of View.
Police say the suspect, who has been identified as 23-year-old Peter Webb, has been charged with multiple accounts, including 3 counts of assault. Reports say after a dangerous car chase, officers eventually were able to make the arrest. Jeff Rorda, who is the St. Louis Police Officers Association business manager, does not see the violence in St. Louis getting better.
We had non-stop violence in St. Louis now, and it's very alarming.
He should have been done, finished, finito. That wasn't the case. That's the difference that black folks talking about. This man then hit the car, shot at him the whole 9 yards, tried to take their head off. But he was able to be apprehended. You see the little scratches on his face? You better not try to pass no counterfeit 20. It's your ass. And then let's get into these schools reopening. Numbers spiking. I look at the news this morning.
No national plan and no national resources.
She warns teachers around the country are threatening safety strikes. Weingarten says the resurgence of COVID-19 makes it risky for teachers and students to return to the classroom.
People are scared. They're writing their wills.
Weingarten is demanding Congress pass emergency school funding immediately to ensure teachers have the resources and protective gear they need to stay safe.
We need to make sure that that happens.
Democrats like Iowa Congresswoman Cindy Axne and Illinois Senator Tammy Duckworth say they understand the frustration.
Listen, I'm a mom of 2 teenage boys.
I want my daughter to go back to school, of course, but not if there's not enough PPE.
If that's the case, why the hell are we even considering trying to reopen some schools? I'm lost on that. I don't get it. I'm starting to think they want everybody to catch this coronavirus.
Hopefully you can get the African-American community to essentially do things for their own benefit, because it's for your own benefit to protect yourself from this infection.
Your best guess, let me not use the word guess, your best informed analysis.
There you go.
Suggest that a vaccine will be completed when and available for mass consumption when.
You know me, I come through bearing gifts. They might not be in the physical, but I'm putting you up on some current events right now. So, just ride with me for a minute.
I can say, although I can't guarantee it, because you never can guarantee anything with vaccines because of the vicissitudes of whether or not it's going to be effective, that I can say that I am cautiously optimistic that we will have a vaccine that will be available by the end of this year, the beginning of 2021. We might have a vaccine.
But again, like first quarter?
I hope so. I think you're going to have maybe tens of millions of doses by the first quarter. I don't think you're going to have enough for the entire country in the first quarter. But I think by the time we get to the end of 2021, if the vaccine is successful, and I always say if, because you never can guarantee, if it is, I believe as we get well into 2021, most people can wind up getting vaccinated.
There's so much going on. Then you got the new stimulus pack that's coming out. What y'all gonna do with that? Think about it.
They do agree on one thing: sending millions of Americans a second stimulus check.
You've got to continue some help.
Iowa GOP Senator Chuck Grassley says the Republican HEALS Act sets aside billions to give Americans another $1,200 direct payment. If you got a check last time, you should be eligible for a check this time. And both Republican and Democratic plans would allow families to collect money for additional dependents. But Democrats argue the GOP plan doesn't go far enough.
The more that we can support putting money in people's pocket, the greater impact it has on unemployment. People go out and spend that money.
Iowa Democrat Cindy Axne says Democrats would increase the payments for dependents from $500 to $1,200.
What the Democrats say they're going to do. We need more. Who really gives a about us, though, for real?
putting money in people's pockets so that they can feed their families.
But Chris Cox with the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities says as many as 6 million people who were eligible for the first round of checks are still waiting.
Damn, some people never got the first one. It's all political.